In this video, we're going to be making the cocktail of Italy. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me channel. And in today's video, we are going to make the Aperol Spritz, known as the cocktail of Italy, or so they say. I don't know for sure. I've never been to Italy. However, my neighbor a couple of houses down is Italian. He lives in Italy during, when he's not down here during the off season. And I look after his house. So next time I see him, I'm going to ask him. Now I know that he has Aperol in his liquor cabinet. Not that I'm peeking in his liquor cabinet, you understand, but I have seen this in his house. So we'll see. This is a real simple cocktail to make. I'm excited to try this out, and I'm going to make two different versions of it. So what do we need for this? Well, we need some Prosecco wine. This is a sparkling wine like a champagne. And as I've already alluded to, we are going to use Aperol. And I'm also, just by way of a test, we're going to use a knockoff Aperol. I just want to see if we can tell the difference in making the cocktail. And the last thing we're going to need is some club soda, and then we're going to garnish it with an orange. And I'm going to start, and by the way, this is a real Florida orange. This was grown less than a mile from my home. I got this from the actual citrus grove. So I know that this, look at the beautiful color. The dark color of that orange. We just know this is going to be an incredibly sweet, tasty, flavorful orange. So what I'm going to do is cut this in half, and then I have 1/2 slice for each of my two cocktails. We're going to push that to the side just so it's out of the way. And then we're going to start our beverage. Now, we're going to start by filling each of these glasses with ice. And as I was preparing for this cocktail, this is actually the type of glass that they were showing. And the cocktail is only going to partially fill the glass. So we're going to get some ice in here. And for those of you who are regular watchers of the channel, you now notice that I did pick myself up an ice bucket. It's not a very big one, so by the time I get these glasses filled, I might run out of ice here. But that's okay. It's a pretty nifty ice bucket. It is a smaller size because I wanted it to be manageable as I'm making the videos here, but I really like it. So there is our start. Now, the rest of the process is pretty straightforward. We're going to start with the Aperol, and you use 1.5 ounces, which is typically a standard shot. So we're going to use 1.5 ounces. There we go. We'll put that in there. I hope I measured that right. I think I was a little shy on that. I'm gonna make sure that we get the right amount, and I think I only went up to the ounce mark here. There we go. And then we're going to, have a good smell. It's kind of like a bitter aperitif. Make sure that we get this measurement right this time. There we go. And we have to remember that this one to my right is the knockoff. Why is that not screwing back on? I'm not going to worry about it. It's probably the only time I'm going to use it. So now our Prosecco, and we're going to open this right here on camera, and hopefully we don't break anything when that cork pops. Wouldn't that make a great video if I broke my studio lighting? And by the way, the secret to this is don't turn the cork. Hold on to the cork and turn the bottle, and then you have control. And that's how it's done. And we're going to use 3 ounces. Now, I'm no bartender. I just play one on YouTube. But if this were I'm sure if a real bartender were making this, he would be able to measure it just by eyeballing it, right? Not me. I want to make sure that we get everything right the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to do something I would never do in a bar. Not bad. And finally, club soda, not much. We're only going to be adding 3/4 of an ounce club soda. Now, strangely enough, the recipe, well, I shouldn't say strangely enough. I think I know why it says this. It says give it 2 stirs. And I'm sure the reason you only give it 2 stirs is because you don't want to stir that effervescence out of the cocktail. And then we're going to stick a 1/2 orange slice in each. And there we go. So let's see if I can tell the difference between the real and the knockoff. Wow, that is not what I expected. Now in the picture, they showed a straw. It's kind of strange drinking what is in essence champagne through a straw. So I'm going to take this out in just a second. Okay, this is a much better way to drink it already. The reason being, when I bring it up to my nose, I'm getting the orange. And that is so important to cocktails. If you're going to have a garnish, regardless what that garnish is, if it's mint or orange or lemon or lime, that garnish plays such an important role in the taste of that cocktail. So this is going to have a completely different flavor now when I drink it from the glass. It's not a real strong taste. It's not real bitter either. I have to say that this is it wouldn't be something I would order because it is such a subtle taste here. I'm tasting orange, I'm tasting champagne. If I would have the Aperol alone, I could probably compare. But let's try. I'm going to get rid of this straw. That's crazy. Okay, this is a lot better. The real Aperol just has a smoother. This tastes fake. It tastes real bitter. Almost fake sweet. I don't even know how to describe it. It's weird that I can describe what's bad easier than I can describe what's good. It's a good flavor. It has a citrusy flavor. I'm not sure exactly what Aperol is made from. I looked it up and none of those ingredients were real familiar to me. I can enjoy it. Like I said, it's a subtle drink and I'm getting a lot of the orange. It's a fresh citrus and we have that in there. It's going to play a role. Yeah, this is not good. I'm really surprised. If nothing else, if you like Aperol, get the real stuff. This is imported from Italy, and this was probably a whole lot more than this bottle. That's like twice as big, and yet I'm not even gonna drink this. This is going down the drain. This, however, it's, yeah, it says right on it. They give an Aperol drink, Aperol Spritz. It says, it's right in the bottle. Isn't that funny? With an orange slice. I didn't even notice that. I looked this one up. The exact same drink is on the back. Give it a try. If you want a cocktail that you can just sit back and relax and have a conversation and sip, and it feels classy. It looks classy, doesn't it? With that little slice of orange, a little bit of bubbles. I'm not real big on bubbly drinks. As I've been making this video, I've been burping the champagne bubbles. I know you didn't have to hear that, but hey, we're friends, right? I wish I could peg the taste better for you. I know I'm not helping you much other than I like it. It's smooth, it's elegant, it's got the effervescence. It's a good cocktail. Don't fake it. It's not worth it. All right, well, give it a try. Beyond that, I hope you come back next week and we'll have something new on the table for you. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner. And don't forget to ring that bell icon, that way you'll know when I post new videos. I'm Mark, and this is Thirsty Thursday on the Average Me channel.